So in a courthouse, you always want to ask where you have a public viewing area for probate records. A lot of times, people who work there are used to someone who wants individual records of someone they're actually inheriting from that they want to look at. Just let them know that you want to see all of the public records. They're going to be redacted. Usually they'll be on a computer and look something like this, and you are going to want to search them. So you might have to poke around a little bit to what to search. We'll do a case inquiry here. And the type, of course, is probate. Almost all of them have probate. Sometimes probate and guardianship are listed together. That's totally fine. Guardianship is technically a type of probate if you are taking over guardianship of a child because they lost their parents. Obviously, that's not what we're dealing with here, but that sometimes is covered under the same one. We just skip those ones. So if I want to look for the cases since the last time I was actually in this courthouse, I'm going to search from 2 weeks ago through today and submit. Sometimes they'll have a checkbox category where you can select which kinds you want up here, but this one will let you select one at a time, in which case we're going to view all of them. If they let you do just a few, you're going to want to do ancillary, formal, summary administration over and under $1,000, and trusts. That way you get all of the ones that potentially have property in them. Now, as you can see here, some of this is guardianship. Some of it says estate. Now, I'm already familiar with this one, so I know that the ones we're looking for are going to be A2 and PR. Those are going to be our formal and summary administrations. They keep the trusts right on in with the regular ones. They don't have a separate. They also don't have separate for ancillary in this county. So I know that just from having gone through and done trial and error. When I click on this one, I see it's a disposition. A disposition is not what we need. We need someone with an estate. The easiest way to tell whether or not it qualifies is to look at the dockets. And if you do not see something that says petition for administration, you don't see the word petition anywhere. That's what you always want to look at. It's not going to matter. Plus, there's nothing to click on. So that's obviously not a case. And then over here, this one could be. So we look at it and we see under dockets, they do have a petition for administration. They've got a bunch of other stuff that we never have to look at. You can if you're just curious, but for the purposes of time, we usually don't. We go straight to the petition for administration. Some counties will tell you up front whether it's testate or intestate, which just means that they had a will or they did not have a will. But we always want to look for that. If it says guardianship, you skip it. If you do accidentally click on it, you always just go to the little tab, check for the petition for administration. This is petition, but it's over by a guardian, not administration. Petition for administration is what we want. We don't see it. This is not what we go for.